Dad, will you put my hair in a bun? And then this happened. He legit put a bun in her hair. Like, she means like a bun. Like a bun. Like a bun. He doesn't know what we're saying. This is why you should never leave Dad alone with the kids. The only way this guy's daughter would fall asleep was in his arms. So he's like, I'm gonna just eat my cake on top of her. That's cake, right? I can't tell if that's cake or mashed potatoes, but we're gonna go with cake because cake always better than mashed potatoes. And he's just eating on top of his daughter. You don't want your baby to walk away? No problem. You just tie his little jumper thing to the crib. And now he keeps walking, but he's not moving anywhere. He can walk in all directions, but can't move anywhere. Problem solved! Rocking any outfit. I mean, most people wear overalls with shirts underneath. But this dad was like, you know what? She's got clothes on, that's all that matters. When you're that age, I don't remember what I was wearing. I could have been wearing a potato sack for all I knew, and I guess it doesn't really matter, according to this dad at least. Wow, how much for the kiwi, the big one on the left? Okay, well, I mean, obviously that's a baby's head, and this dad has a sense of humor. But how am I ever supposed to step foot into a grocery store again and look at a tiny kiwi and think that I'm getting my money's worth? Because now all I'm gonna picture is this baby's head. This dad used a zip tie to tie his daughter's hair. Doesn't he know? Doesn't he know about elastic bands? I don't even have one to show him. Oh no. Just Google it. Elastic bands, they are the best. Best trip to Target ever. They grabbed one of those things and the baby was crying. And then they got an imprintation of the baby's crying face. I don't know how to feel about this. It's kind of mean and it's kind of funny. Who is going to watch Dad though? I love how they're bundled up like father, like son. They both look like human burritos. Extra large burrito and a small burrito if you're not really that hungry. This dad got carried away with the labeler and he's like, gotta label the baby. Sometimes you just gotta be very specific. You don't want any confusion. You don't want someone to think that this baby's your cat or something and then give it cat food because then there's gonna be poop everywhere. No, everybody needs to be sure. This is baby, baby gets baby food. That is cat, cat gets cat food. Just in case, we gotta be careful. When dad mixes up pajama day with photo day, and this kid is in his SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas taking a picture, he does not look impressed. Like, look at his face. He's like, last time I'm letting Dad dress me. Oh no. I mean, I personally think it looks cool, but that's probably just me. When power tools become cooking utensils. I mean, I'm not hating on this. It's kind of smart until you lose a finger. And then suddenly it's not so great. As long as he's not using a hammer when he's cooking. In what situation you're like, take that chicken. This wife came home to the baby dressed up like this. The father's trying to get his baby a job. He's like, he needs to be paying rent around here. That, or the father invented some machine that makes him age in reverse, and he's now a baby, still in the same clothes. I'm going with the first option, trying to get a baby a job. Oh, this is mean. So this kid can't read yet, and the father's like, here, come stand under this sign. I swear it says genius, but really just says fart face. When dad is giving baby a bath, I'm not gonna lie, when I take a bath, I do this all the time. Mom was like, well, what do I look like with a beard? And I'm like, I get like a bubbled beard and like make mohawks, and I go crazy until I get the soap in my eyes, and then I call it quits. Ponytail level. Dad, this is insanity. I have never thought to do my hair like that. I feel like this could go horribly wrong. But until then, I'm gonna try it. This is amazing. My husband may have gone too far in dressing our son like an old man for school today. Yeah, he did. He shaved this poor kid's head. Now this kid has to wait for his hair to grow back. I mean, it's probably gonna grow back pretty fast, but still, I hope that after this like little costume dress up day that he shaves the sides. She wanted a swing, so he became one. This is so cute. The daddycation, you know? He's like, you know what? My little girl, she's gonna get her swing. I'm just afraid of these chairs moving though, because then I really hope he can do the splits, because that's gonna be painful. Also, like, oh, the pain, he could have added some shoulder pads. I'm just thinking of ways to improve this. Can we do this every day? He's like, no. There's a picture of this dad being pushed on this bike by his son. He's like, I spent hours building this son. I get to go first. He doesn't know how to let his son take first turn. This is hilarious. This is how I've chosen to spend my Father's Day. What do you want for Father's Day, Father? And he's like, I want to sit in a kiddie pool for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to get up, go to the bathroom. Gross. And I want you guys to serve me Oreos and drinks and, you know, towels in case I get tired while I play video games. This is mean and funny. You can tell me I'm a bad dad, but this one is saying in the baby album, it's Pizza the Hut. Well, it's actually a pancake, a crepe, to be more specific. Mom said the kids have to stay in bed. And you know what? They are in bed, and Dad's dragging them along in his little... I don't know what that is, and I don't know, but it looks fun. I want to be these kids. I want to drive around on a mattress throughout the city. It's middle of the day. Why do they have to stay in bed? Who is making their kids stay in bed when it's this beautiful and sunny outside? Dad can show you the world. Shimmering, shining, splendid. This is how Dad solved the problem. What was the problem? What is the problem? Was he... Okay, so clearly the dad is holding the kid's hands down. Maybe the kid was like, you know, tossing things and being annoying or scratching his face or doing something. The dad was like, no more of that. I'll give it to them. The dads are way more resourceful in these situations. Like, who would have thought of this? Found my husband like this getting our 1-year-old to bed. It looks like he fell asleep first. He's like trying to make her fall asleep. He was so tired. He couldn't even make it to his own bed. He's like, I feel bad. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. This is why I don't have kids. Another dad that fell asleep, but this time he fell asleep in the crib. Those struggles, that cannot be comfortable at all. Look at his neck. Like he's gonna wake up and be in so much pain. The baby better give him a good neck massage when he wakes up. And the funny thing is the baby's still not asleep. Like the baby is still like, nah, I'm not falling asleep. The dad is passed the F out. This dad is multitasking level expert. Like he is holding the baby bottle in the baby's mouth with his shoulder while he's defeating the last level. He's like, hang on there, baby, we got this level. So my wife left me alone for a few hours, and look at that smile. She loves it. She's like, I want to wear a watermelon hat every day. This dad spills ketchup on his son's face. And he's like, oops, sorry, gonna clean it up right now. Just give me a second, I got this. No. You could choose a towel, but no, or paper or a napkin. But no, you're just gonna lick it right off your baby. You're like, clean. You know, he might have my slobber all over him, but pretty much clean enough. Now that is an impressive stack. He is sitting there stacking what looks like Cheerios on his sleeping baby. But you know, once that thing topples up, your baby's gonna wake up and cry and cry and cry and cry, and you're gonna regret stacking those Cheerios. You better be like some professional Cheerio stacker, or else this is gonna end really badly for you, Dad. Going away for the weekend, and I asked my husband to pack a bag for our daughter. She meant like a bag with like diapers and, you know, maybe a change of clothes, some milk. But he's like, oh, he thought like literally like pack the daughter. Like, let's put our daughter in a bag. I mean, I guess people do it with dogs, so it can't be that dangerous. It's just kind of weird. When you gotta play, you gotta play. This one is amazing. He like makes a crib for his daughter or son in the drawer of his desk so he can still play his game. I don't even know what game that is, but he's like, you know what? Nothing's gonna stop me. And you know what? He's got a great view. He has a great eye on her. Like she can't escape. She's right there. As long as he takes his eyes off of the game every now and then, you know, to make sure. Honestly, the baby already looks hooked. The baby's like, I need to play that game right now. He's gonna grow up to be like professional gamer for sure. When some business call interrupts your time with son, so he's like, son, you just stand over there. I'm gonna borrow your baby stroller and just have a sit down and talk on my phone. And the baby's like, I'm gonna play with pigeons. This dad gave his baby butter. Like you can see the chunks the baby just took out of the butter. That cannot be healthy. He's like, on the bright side, I don't need to cook. But also like, no. This dad put googly eyes and all the things in the fridge. But this isn't that bad, except I feel like every time you go to the fridge, like they're gonna judge you. And I'm like, hey, I just want a midnight snack. Googly eyes are like, do you really need it? Shut up, you googly eyes, yes. And that means everything. Okay, he even put the googly eyes on the baby. And I thought it was gonna be cute, but it's kind of scary. Okay, so this dad is not an expert at wrapping gifts. We know that now. I mean, what could it possibly be? You didn't get me a shirt, did you? What? I don't even know what's going on in this picture. Did this dad just leave his baby in his car? He's like, I'm not gonna lie, that looks a little comfortable. Like, I wouldn't mind getting in there. Baby pad or mouse pad baby? This father is using his baby as a mouse pad. On the bright side, you're not gonna lose your baby because if suddenly your mouse pad isn't there, you're gonna notice. And also, like, you're like, you know, you're kind of comforting the baby. Like, you're giving him a little back rub. We got another tower. This time it's I think it's candy or some sort, but definitely not Cheerios. And what's impressive about this one is the baby's awake. How is the baby awake and the tower is still standing? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.